yeah, so I just want to let you know what my shirt says, because I think it's a life slogan. Ready? You ready? You ready? Ready? Ready for this? We are black. Okay, we're black. We are educated. We're also petty. So if you don't know, now you know. What's good? How you doing? It's your girl D, back with another video. Because I am a terrible person, I don't clean my brushes in a timely manner, and I wind up just buying a new set until I have like 100 brushes to clean after, 3 weeks or something like that, and then it's agony. So we did that, right? Right. And I blame Yo-Yo entirely. It's your fault. So we picked up the new Wet n Wild Pro brush set. These are limited edition pro brushes that have a nice little ergonomical handle. They're this nice metallic lavender color. The bristles are white, and they are in a full set, 10 brushes for $30. I picked this up at my local Walgreens, and we went ahead and did this face using all 10 brushes. So if you want to see how it is that we went ahead and whipped all this magic together, stay tuned after the jump. Okay, so we've got 10 brushes. A dome pencil eye brush, a tapered blending brush, a flat contour brush, a precision foundation brush, a large powder brush, precision setting brush, a blush brush, tapered highlighting brush, fluffy blending brush, and a precision flat face brush. This set is $30, and it is at Walgreens, I believe. I also think you can get it from Wet n Wild's website, but so here's everything. Pretty, 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 gorgeous. And we're going to see if I can keep them in order, since the bad thing about Wet n Wild's brushes is that they aren't labeled. And that's one pet peeve that I have about brushes. They're gorgeous. I do like this handle. They're gorgeous, but they aren't labeled with the use. So I want to keep, as I go through this, I'm going to keep up the description of them, so I can let you know specifically which one is which, because the way that they have them described on the package is the same order that they are within the package. So I'm going in with the fluffy blending brush first, and I'm actually using a new palette from Tooth and Nail Cosmetics. This is the Falling for Autumn palette. Also, even though I've got my stuff on my wrists, I'm going to be using this awesome color switch thing that Yolanda got me. Thank you, Yo-Yo. I appreciate you. This is really neat. Using the fluffy blending brush first. The shade is called Leave Wrestling. Ah, okay, got it. It's distributing the color nicely. Okay. Cleaning and going in with Pumpkin Spice, which is a very bright orange. There really isn't just a dedicated eyeshadow brush like for all over shadow in this kit. So I'm gonna go in with this is the Precision Flat Face Brush, and I'm using it for eyeshadow. Actually, no, let me do the tapered blending brush. I think I'm gonna use that for under eye. Yeah, this is better. The tapered blending brush. The shade is called Welcome Home. This red is very pigmented. Nicely done. And then going back in with the fluffy blending brush, hoping to soften up this gradient some. Not bad. Precision foundation brush is next. And I am going to go in with a ridiculously expensive foundation because I never wear it. So this is my Giorgio Armani Power Fabric foundation. I'm in the shade number 13. Ooh, I like that. I just noticed that this foundation has a little, or that this foundation brush has a little bit of a cave on the inside, a little bit of a dent, probably to help hug the curves of your face. Nicely done, Wet n Wild. Nicely done. And before y'all ask, my face was already primed. You can see it a little bit more now. Gosh, I never wear the foundation. I honestly should wear it more often. It has such great coverage. Well, this foundation brush was the business. I do have to say that. I really, and I knew that it was precise because it had the angle, but I really do appreciate this little dent that it's got in here. Well done, well done, well done. Now I'm going to go in with the Precision Flat Face brush. I'm going to use my NARS Soft Matte Concealer. And just hit the under eye real quick. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. All right. Now going in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the Precision Setting Brush, using the Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm getting that under eye and everywhere it is that I applied the concealer. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I really like how fluffy it is. I really do, because it helps to distribute the product pretty well. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. Now going in with the Dome Pencil Eye Brush, finishing up the eyes, and using a little bit of this shade of Cider Sip in here in the inner corner. Okay. Precise, a little bit too much in my opinion for an inner corner highlight, but also I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so let's go in with some contour and use the flat contour brush. Going in with my Ulta contour kit. This thing is a hit pan on it, but I still have product in it, so I'm going to continue to use it. Okay. Okay. Line. Ooh, ooh, too much sculpt. Too much sculpt. But you're here for it. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to go in with this is the blush brush, and hit it with my Urban Decay Basquiat. I feel like an orange blush actually would complement this look, but I don't have one right now. Or if I do, I might go and get it. Well, that contour's there. Ooh. I do have an orange blush. I think it's in one of the Juvia's sets. But oh well. I'm gonna go light flush. This is nice. This is nice. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Then going in with the tapered highlighting brush. And another new item from Tooth and Nail Cosmetics. This is the Sweater Weather Highlight Palette. Smells like marshmallows. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And I'm gonna use this lace and boots color. Oh, she's lit. I'm going to layer it actually. Use this Hayride Heaven. Well, okay. Oh gosh, that scent is so cool. And then last but not least, I'm going to use the large powder brush. And I think I'm gonna go in with my Becca Perfect Skin Powder Foundation, just to make everything pretty. Because I also did kind of go overboard on the highlight. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eyeliner and lipstick off camera and then be right back with some final thoughts for you guys. Alright, so this is the completed look. And I have to say I am overall pretty pleased with the performance of the brushes. There wasn't any kind of shedding while using them. Recently, I have picked up a few brushes that as soon as I got a little bit of product on them, all of a sudden I started to lose hairs. And to me, if you're just going to start shedding 2 or 3 hairs as soon as I'm starting to use a brush, then the whole brush is trash. And subsequently, I will go ahead and throw that bitch in the trash. Now, I would have preferred a actual dedicated eyeshadow brush. At least for all over shading brush. I did use the tapered blending brush, which is what they called it. And also, as it turns out, even though they've got the grooves on here from where it is that you should hopefully hold the brush, I didn't find myself using that ergonomical handle. I wound up holding it where I was most comfortable holding it. Depending upon your preference, you may do the same. The powder brushes, stellar. The foundation brush, I was very, very fond of the foundation brush. Very pleased with that concave design to help go ahead and possibly hold more product if you were to apply the product directly onto the brush. But also, it helped to blend the foundation seamlessly, and I'm very, very impressed with that. Like, if I could get one of their foundation brushes standalone just like that, I would, and go ahead and just have a couple of those on reserve. I loved the actual setting brush. It was perfectly shaped for getting underneath my eye, and also because of that dome shape, also it helped to blend everything beautifully, to sweep off the excess powder that I had. I was really, really pleased with that. The highlight brush was just a little too large for my tastes. There are, you know, and when I say large, I mean, I would have preferred more of a, not so much of a dome tip as I would one that be a little bit pointier. But that's just my opinion. You know, because it kind of streaked on my highlight, and usually some highlight brushes that I use are a little bit tinier, tend to be a little bit more precise with it. Even though this was, you know, a tapered highlighting brush, you do typically want to use a tapered one, but this just picked up a little bit too much product and made my highlight just a little bit too streaky in my opinion, at least for in this particular area. Now for the Cupid's bow, it was cool. For that little dib dab on the nose, it was alright. What else? Contour brush was great. Like, I forgot how snatched my nose was until I went to go blend a little bit more, and then I actually touched up with that with the setting brush. I actually touched up my contour on my nose with that because I forgot about it. The fluffy blending brush for the eye, great. The precision flat brush, I like that too. You could possibly use this for a nose contour if you wanted to be a little bit more precise with it, but that's up to you. Overall, it's great. It is a very good set. It states that it's $112 value, but Wet n Wild is probably one of the better known and more successful drugstore brands, as it is anyways. It's been around for years. And I do happen to have several Wet n Wild brushes within my arsenal, at least they're eye brushes. But one thing I don't have are that many face brushes, so I'm glad that I picked this up. Again, the cost is $30. This is available, I got it at my local Walgreens. I'm sure you can get it at Wet n Wild site directly. I think this is a holiday set, since even though Halloween is not quite here yet, already Christmas presents are being displayed. So I'm pretty sure you could get this. I'm pretty sure this is kind of a limited edition kind of thing. If not, I'll let you know. But I do say, you know, for all of the brushes that I have, for brushes that are as cheap as $1 to as expensive as $36 for an individual brush, I have to say that this, I'm very glad that I picked this up. I picked this up because of Yolanda. Yes, Yo-Yo, you are in trouble. I picked this up because of her. Also, I knew that it was at my local Walgreens, but she, when she posted about it on Facebook, it reminded me, you know, I probably should go ahead and snatch this up. And I'm glad that I did, because this is worthwhile, and I can see this as a daily driver kind of brush set as it is. Because of the white bristles, it reminds me a lot of the e.l.f. Beautifully Precise collection, which is also just as inexpensive. Or, well, yeah, e.l.f. is a drugstore brand, but the Beautifully Precise collection, for that full set, it was $75, and this is $30. So it's up to you, honestly. I know that Wet n Wild, they do have an email list, so if you were to subscribe to their newsletter, you could get a discount code if you wanted to get it direct from their site. Otherwise, Walgreens, depending upon if you're part of their Walgreens rewards program, you could possibly have points banked up and get a discount that way. I don't know, but try it out. Anyways, as always, thank you ever so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you have any questions or suggestions, hit your girl up in the comments section. If you are new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you back on my channel. But if you're not here for me, my shenanigans, my opinions, flagrant use of the word motherfucker, it's fine. There is an X in the corner for you to click, get your life, and get the fuck off from my channel. And I'm actually going to have to emphasize a couple people that do need to get the fuck off my channel. People with inappropriate sexual comments, get the fuck off my channel. People who want to stalk me for months, apparently, and pine for me from a different continent or whatever, and then send me an email saying that they can't afford me, get the fuck off of my channel. Motherfuckers who want to actually only communicate with me when it's convenient for them only, when I try to initiate communication here and there. So you're gonna curve me to the left, but then approach me when I don't want anything to do with you. Get the fuck off my channel, and actually out of my life. But if you saw my rant on Snapchat, then you know what the fuck that's about, okay? Anyway, so I'm gonna get this edited while I have insomnia and I'm awake because I took an abundance of sinus medicine earlier today. And I will see you on the next video. Take care.